Hello everyone. As we all know that British history of English literature divided into different periods. To know the history of English literature, we should study from the beginning point of literature. So, we will do the Anglo-Saxon period in today's lecture. Anglo-Saxon age started from 449 and lasted till 1066. It is also called Old English period of British history. Now we have two questions. The first one is, why do we date the Anglo-Saxons from 449 to 1066? And the other one is, who were Anglo-Saxons? So firstly we should understand why do we date the Anglo-Saxons from 449 to 1066. According to tradition, it was in 449 when the Jutes, Angles, and Saxons came to England from Germany and defeated the English tribes and started their reign. Basically, these following tribes together created the Anglo-Saxon England that lasted until 1060. I hope that other question would be also clear, that who were Anglo-Saxons. According to Saint Bede the Venerable, the Anglo-Saxons were the descendants of three different Germanic people or Germanic tribes, the Angles, Saxons and Jutes. Or we can say the three following tribes were called Anglo-Saxons. Now, let's talk about the literature of those days. The literature of Anglo-Saxon were divided into two divisions, that is pagan and Christian. Saint Augustine became the first Archbishop of Canterbury and he promoted the spread of Christianity throughout the kingdom. If we talk about the language of literature, that is also known as Anglo-Saxon language. Latin was official language for those days. The writers who wrote generally wrote in Latin and eventually they used English words in their works. The greatest of Latin writers was known as the Venerable Bede. Let's talk about the writers or poets of the age. Well, there were works which was written only poetry form. After the coming of Alfred the Great, the prose writing came in the tradition. There were some Christian writers like Bede, Caedmon and Cinewulf played a very precious role in our Old English literature because there were no printing press. Literature was only in oral form. We has lost it mostly literature and writers. Nearly 2 centuries later, Alfred the Great, the ablest and most remarkable of all English kings. He was not only a king but author and writer also. Alfred the Great formulated a code of law and founded the first English public schools, the beginnings of English prose writing under Alfred the Great. If we talk about the writings or works of the age, Beowulf is the first landmark in Old English literature. It is considered to be the first poetry and most remarkable works of Old English period. It is the longest and richest of Old English poetry written in West Saxon dialect of Wessex. The other works is the Exeter book, which contains many poems or some of riddles, and some other works like the Versailles book, the Dream of the Road, the Battle of Malden, and the fight at Finnsburg Walder. Let's sum up the Anglo-Saxon age with few important points. Anglo-Saxon age was started in 449 that Germanic tribes came to the England and remained till 1066. These tribes, Angles, Saxons and Jutes together created the Angleland or Anglo-Saxon England. Anglo-Saxon literature, also called Old English literature, written in Old English. Beowulf is the oldest surviving Germanic epic and the longest English poem. Two known poets from this period are Caedmon and Cinewulf. considered the first Old English Christian poets. The poetry has survived almost entirely in four manuscripts: the Exeter Book, the Junius manuscript, Vercelli Book, and the Beowulf manuscript. Mostly poetry written in alliterative verse. One of its features is caning, a metaphorical phrase used in place of common noun. Literature divided in two divisions. First is pagan and the other is Christian. Old English, Latin or Anglo-Saxon was the language of literature. Bede, Caedmon, Alfred the Great were such writers who contributed their best in literature